Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Season 1, Episode 5, Showdown in Pewter City. The episode begins with Jessie, James and Meowth digging a hole to trap Ash, Misty and Pikachu. They dig the hole and cover it up with soil. However, they cover it up so well that they forget where the trap was. They obviously fall into their own trap instead, as soil falls on top of them. Ash, Misty and Pikachu are then seen walking to the edge of Pewter City, and an old guy called Flint, who sells Pewter City souvenir rocks. Flint then shows them the way to the Pokemon Center, where he meets Nurse Joy of Pewter City, who recognizes him. Nurse Joy tells a confused Ash that she knows all about him, talking to her sister in Radiant City. Nurse Joy points to the poster advertising the regional championships, and Ash will say he'll enter when he earns all the gym badges. Flint then re-enters the scene and asks Ash if he intends to challenge for the local gym leader, Brock, and begins to laugh listening to Ash's confidence before walking away. Ash and Misty are then shown talking about the upcoming gym battle in a restaurant, and Misty offers her help, which Ash declines. Misty then leaves, saying that Ash won't defeat Brock, leaving Ash to foot the bill. Ash returns to the Pokemon Center and picks up his Pokemon. He heads to Pewter City's gym and challenges Brock to a match. Brock asks Ash whether this is his first match, and then explains the special rules involved in gym battles. Brock then brings the gym field into the gym itself, forcing Ash and Pikachu to run out the way. The battle then begins with Ash sending out Pikachu, and Brock sends out his rock type known as Onix. Pikachu runs away and tags Pidgeotto's Pokeball, but is sent back to the match by Ash. Onix then uses Bind Attack on Pikachu, who responds by using a Thunder Shock, which has no effect on Onix. Ash attempts to recall Pikachu, but it's blocked by Onix. Onix continues to use Bind until Ash inevitably surrenders to protect Pikachu's safety. Down in the dumps, Ash leaves the Pewter City gym carrying Pikachu and meets Flint outside, who tells Ash to follow him. They go back to Flint's cabin where Pikachu is asleep and recovering. Ash talks highly of Brock and Flint and says that Brock's skills could see him go further than just being a gym leader. They go back to Brock's house, where Brock is seen doing all the housework and obviously looking after his big family. Ash and Flint then leave and walk through Pewter City, with Flint telling Ash that Brock cannot leave his home due to all his siblings and that he has to look after them. He also has a good-for-nothing father who left him to become a Pokemon trainer, and his mother abandoned the family. Flint then takes Ash to a hydroelectric power plant on the outskirts of the city. This can be used to power up Pikachu. Ash then asks Flint how he knows so much about Pokemon, with Flint responding that he just got lucky. He also explains that the river is dry, so he has another idea. Ash then goes out on the water wheel and begins to push the wheel around with his feet. This begins to power up the generator, which is connected to Pikachu, who then begins feeling the pain with all the increased electricity. While squealing, Misty then appears again, offering her help to defeat Brock, with Ash telling her that he wants to defeat Brock by using the Pokemon that he raised. Ash continues to power the generator until it overloads. The next day, he and Pikachu return to Pewter City Gym and challenge Brock once again. Brock starts the match with Geodude whilst Ash uses Pidgeotto. Ash has his Pidgeotto use Gust Attack, which fails to cause any damage, and then Geodude tries to fight back against Pidgeotto. Ash learns something that Brock already knows. Flying Pokemon are weak against rock Pokemon. Misty is shown watching from the rafters, with Brock's siblings joining her. Pidgeotto then falls to the ground exhausted. Ash recalls Pidgeotto and switches out for Pikachu once again. Pikachu uses powerful Thunder Shocks to knock out Geodude despite its type disadvantage, resulting in a small explosion on the ground that Geodude faints instantly to. Brock then recalls Geodude, realizing that Ash has trained Pikachu well. He sends out Onix a second time. A scared Pikachu then uses Thunder Shock, not caring where it aims. The Thunder Shock first destroys rocks, causing a fire to start on the rafters. Onix, however, traps Pikachu using its Bind Attack. Pikachu then lets off another Thunderbolt, which causes Onix pain. But when Pikachu runs out of energy, Onix continues the attack. Brock tells Onix to release Pikachu, but Ash refuses to end the match. The sprinklers go off in the gym due to the fire, and Misty tells Ash that rock types are weak against water, despite being strong against flying Pokemon. Thanks to the water and the turbocharge, Pikachu then triggers an electrical attack, which weakens Onix to the point where it collapses. Ash tells Pikachu to finish it off, but is held back by Brock's siblings, although he initially believes that it's his conscience holding him back. Brock, however, tells his siblings to leave Ash alone because it's an official Pokemon match, although his siblings tell Brock they cannot watch Onix in pain anymore. Ash then realizes he would not have beat Brock otherwise without the sprinklers going off, and recalls Pikachu. Later, Ash and Pikachu are seen walking away from Pewter City, but are stopped by Brock, who runs after them. Brock then gives Ash his first gym badge, the Boulder Badge, and tells Ash that he successfully defeated him both in battle and being kind to Pokemon. Brock then tells Ash that he cannot leave because he needs to look after his siblings. Flint then reveals that he could not face his family after failing to become a Pokemon trainer, but that he should not take on the responsibilities as a father. Ash, Brock and Pikachu then begin to walk off. Brock thanks Ash for allowing him to join on his journey. Ash decides to run away, with Pikachu and Brock following in an attempt to lose Misty, but she goes after them. The camera shows Jessie, James and Meowth digging their way out of the ground, although they are trampled on by the running Ash, Pikachu, Brock and Misty, just before they fall back into the hole as the episode ends. Hey, if you enjoyed watching this fast Pokemon episode, why didn't you go back and see some of my earlier ones? I've done episode 1, 2, 3 and 4, all in the video description and pinned to the comment up here somewhere. I really appreciate all the feedback and all the nice things that are happening lately. I'm over the moon. So yeah, I've been James. Until next time.